Video illustrates the build and deploy using Azure DevOps CI/CD pipeline, having GitHub repositories as build source and deploy the OCI services on customer tenancy.
Transfer code in GitHub repository. Import code in Azure repos as Terraform modules. Creating pull request will trigger Azure DevOps Pipeline. Azure DevOps Pipeline deploys OCI resources. OCI Resource Manager handles the Terraform state file or manage TF state file. OCI resources are deployed successfully.
Prerequisites. 1. GitHub account to import your repository to Azure repos. 2. Subscription to Microsoft Azure. Create GitHub PAT, Personal Access Token. Step 1. Navigate to github.com and log into your account. Step 2. In GitHub Dashboard, click on your profile icon and select Settings. Step 3. Click on Developer Settings. Step 4. Click on Tokens. Step 5. Click on Generate New Token and select Generate New Token, Classic. Confirm access. Step 6. Perform below tasks. Provide a name for token. Choose expiration date. Here we need this token for 1 day, or you can choose your custom expiration date, and this token is required to import GitHub repository to Azure DevOps repo. Provide repo access. Click on Generate Token, and once the token is generated, save it. Import GitHub repository to Azure DevOps. Step 1. Navigate to portal.azure.com and sign in with your credentials. Step 2. Search for Azure DevOps and click on Azure DevOps Organizations. Step 3. In Azure Dashboard, click on My Azure DevOps Organizations. Step 4. Click on Create New Organization and you will be redirected to a different page, and click Continue. Step 5. Perform below tasks. Provide a name to your Azure DevOps organization. Select the region. Enter the CAPTCHA and click on Continue. Step 6. To create project, provide a name and click on Create Project. Step 7. Once the project is created, click on Repos. Step 8. Click on your project and select Import Repository. Step 9. To import your GitHub repository to Azure DevOps repository, perform below tasks. Select repository type as Git. Provide the clone URL of your GitHub repository. Enable requires authentication. Provide your GitHub username. Provide GitHub PAT that you have created earlier. Click on Import, your repository will be imported. Set up Azure pipelines for OCI infrastructure as code. Step 1. Once the repository is imported, validate all the files and folders. Step 2. Click on Pipelines. Step 3. Click on New Pipeline. Step 4. Select Azure Repos Git. Step 5. Select the repository that you have imported. Select existing Azure Pipelines YAML file. Step 6. Perform below task. Select the development branch. Make sure to keep the Azure DevOps YAML file in the development branch only. Select the path of Azure Pipelines YAML file. Click on Continue. Step 7. Click on drop-down icon and save it. Step 8. Under Pipelines, select Library. Step 9. Create variable group. Step 10. Provide OCI_variables as a name, and this name will be used in Azure Pipelines. Step 11. Under Variables, click on Add and provide below variables as secret by clicking on lock icon. User_OCID. Tenancy_OCID. Region. Compartment underscore OCI. Fingerprint. Stack name. Working directory. Click on Save. Step 12. Select Secure Files to upload your private key file. Browse and upload the private _key_ file. Step 13. Once the file is uploaded, and rename the file name to private _key_ file, and only this name is accepted in your Azure pipelines, and click on Save. Step 14. Click on the Pipeline Permissions tab. Step 15. Click on plus icon and select the pipeline that you have created. Click on Save. Set up branch policies to trigger Azure pipelines. Step 1. Under Repos, click on Branches. Step 2. Hover over to the Development branch and click on More Options and select Branch Policies. Step 3. Under Policies, click on plus to add Build Policy and perform below tasks. Select the pipeline that you have created. Select Trigger as Automatic. Select Policy Requirement as Required. You can choose Custom Build Expiration and click on Save. Trigger Azure Pipeline by creating pull request. Step 1. Under Repos, select Pull Request. Step 2. Click on New Pull Request to create pull request. Step 3. Perform below tasks. Select the source branch as any feature branch that you are working on. Select the target branch as development only so that the Azure pipeline will get triggered. To trigger any pipeline on pull request, you need to set up branch policies. Provide a name to pull request and click on Create. Step 4. Once the pull request is created, your Azure pipeline will be triggered. Select Pipelines under Repos and select the pipeline which is in running state. Step 5. If you are running the Azure pipeline for the first time, it will ask for permission to use Azure resources. Click on View. Step 6. Click on Permit to access those resources. Step 7. Once the stack_plan is completed, you can view the status. Step 8. Click on Stack_Apply Stage and you will be asked to review the Terraform plan job and click on Review. Step 9. Once the Terraform plan job is validated, perform below steps. Click on Resume to run Terraform Apply job. Click on Reject to reject the Terraform plan job and the pipeline will be stopped. Step 10. Your Azure DevOps pipeline stages are completed successfully and your OCI resources are created. OCI Designer and Visualization Toolkit, OKIT, is a browser-based tool that allows the user to design, deploy, and visualize, introspect or query OCI environments through a graphical web-based interface. With Query, you can turn provisioned services back into architecture diagrams, and it can help you start down the path of infrastructure as code. Step 1. Navigate to GitHub, https://github.com/oracle/oc-designer-toolkit and follow the steps to install and run OKIT. Step 2. Open OKIT dashboard. Step 3. Click on Hamburger menu. Step 4. Click on Query OCI. Step 5. Select the region. Select the compartment. Enable Include subcompartments. Click on Query option. Step 6. OKIT dashboard will show you all the resources that you have deployed.